Anyway, let's move that to the side. Now this isn't working for some reason, and I'm not sure why. Hey, I am trying to get a overlay set up so I can do the scores, and for some reason it is not working, and I'm not at all clear on why that is not happening. Well, let's deal with what we can deal. Turn this up. Hopefully the replays will work. I guess we're just crossing fingers and hoping everything will work. I don't know why this one isn't. No, that's not what I want. I can't just make it do... like... It's there, but it's not doing anything. And none of the words turn up. I don't know why. So we'll probably have to go without the overlay. And just make do with what we got. Alright, so... I show you... We can go through the desktop. We've got a load of Stage 1 games to go through. We've got Meek, Trumpet, QQ, Satoros. Oh no, wait, we've only got like 2 Meek. We've only got Stage 1 Meek, who should be against Tandor Draco. And that's where you ban the Swift units and the Wolf. Scarce mills, no campfires, but extra large map. Okay, most of them are dead from deadline. Alright. So this could be Tandorka's last chance to get a win. It's going to be tough though. I'm looking forward to seeing the journey of Meek. So I guess we'll just start with him. We got Mini versus Meek. Mini is Tandor Draco, I think is how it's supposed to be pronounced. Anyway. Squirrel, Pigeon, Mole, Skunk, Snake, Badger against Squirrel, Pigeon, Cam, Badger, Machine Gun, Arty. Is Meek going to try and get a proxy mill set up? No. I don't think he can do it with... Since Tandor has moles, it's going to be pretty tricky for him to do that. There are no falcons, so the chameleons and arties can do some good work. Badger versus Badger could be interesting. Tandor setting up a safety warren because he knows what Meek is like. Meek is very aggressive, but it's hard to rush on a map this big, especially with no lizards, so you're probably safe. But maybe he suspected moles coming from somewhere. There are quite a few places they could be hidden around here. Now the big problem for Meek is going to be the snakes. Snakes will destroy the cams and the badger and can siege down the defensive structures that Meek has. No. It's only 1 mil a piece. Well, 2 mils. 1 expansion a piece. So there's no way for anyone to get an economic advantage. It's all going to come down to decision making. Alright, we got Tandor coming in, Meek trying to get some machine guns set up. They should be, they are. One of them goes down, but it tanks a lot. And Tandor engaged without his skunk, so he was unable to deal with the massive tier 1. I think that's definitely a win for Meek, especially since he was quite far ahead on eco. I think ecoing up is the way to go here. Meek now getting his tier 2 and his tier 3. Okay, sells the cams. Goes for double badger. I don't know if Tandor will be able to punish this. Realistically, he needs to start building snakes. There's one. There's 2 snakes. Okay, 4 snakes coming out. That could help. But he's going to need support units as well. Well, it depends. If Meek gets enough squirrels and pigeons down, then 4 snakes will not be enough. I don't know why Tandor keeps going for the moles. Like, he's building these moles just defensively. And remember, this is the last patch before the moles receive their buff. Tandor hasn't scouted either of the badgers. It looks like he wants to attack, but he needs to gather his army. And now Meek is going hard on the squirrels. The badgers are nearly out. The snakes are still on their way. All these moles are going to be so useless. Okay. Can he hit the badgers? He's got the cams. All of these pigeons won't be able to help the badgers if they've got enough poison stacks on them. One goes down. But they killed the snakes. That badger is going to survive. Tandor decides to sell half of his mole warrens in a confusing twist. And it looks like Meek's going to be able to push with this badger before these snakes get up. Like, this mill should go straight down. And it does. And Meek gets past Tandor. Alright, Meek still on 4 lives. Now, okay, so that's the last bit of stage 1. Now we move on to stage 2. Shall we continue the saga of Meek or break it up? Because then we can go Meek. I think we go Trumpet first and then we can go Meek, Meek, Meek. Alright, so let's have a look at Trumpet. The rules for this are... What are the rules for this one? So, camps plentiful, deck size 3. Deck selection is done through drafting. Prior to the draft picks, 3 units are randomly banned by the boss. The challenger chooses whether they pick first or second. Pick order is 1, 2, 2, 1. Picked units cannot be chosen by the opponent. Okay, so we've got Squirrel Cam, Owl against Lizard, Snake, Machine Gun. Bit of a more complicated rule set. I'm pretty sure I lost a life here. Because I tried to go like, I took no tier 1s. I went something like Skunk, Machine Gun, Badger, or something like that. Whatever tier 3. Maybe Fox? I forget which one exactly. Okay, well, I'd give Lizard Snake the edge over Squirrel Cam. But that Owl for Cactus should be able to completely overwhelm Trumpet if he can get them, the Owls, going. So really, Trumpet needs to win this before it becomes a late game Owl Fest. Let's go for the campfire. He does lose 1 lizard. He could have just waited for the 4th and then he wouldn't have lost any. Oh no, he loses 4 there. Well, he loses 1 out of the 4 there. But it's good to see him using the campfires since, you know, they're around. Just really, camp's plentiful. There's only 2 of them. Oh no, there's a 3rd one up in the corner. But still, that's pretty peaky. Oh, that's embarrassing. Just being informed that I apparently lost 2 lives. Right, Trumpet going for another campfire. He never actually took this one. It's pretty good to do this with lizards. He's got a good map control. He's ignoring the pig, going straight for the warren. Costs him most of his lizards. I don't think that was worth it. Cactus could just push here, and that looks like what he's doing. Trumpet tries to get up a couple of machine guns. His lizards are building, but lizards aren't great at defending. He brings them in. He does have the machine gun to help out. It looks like that's going to be enough with defender's advantage. He just about holds on. He's still just massing lizards. No snakes yet. Cactus is starting to get cams up, and they will help a lot if he gets into a direct fight with a lizard ball. The cams can just squash him. Although he'll probably need more than 2. It looks like he's going for a tier 3. He is. He hides it. Tucks it away. is possible that Trumpet gets in here with the lizards and pokes it out, but not incredibly likely. And Trumpet doesn't get the scout on it. Eco-wise, Trumpet is pulling away with these extra 3 farms on the extra 3 campfires, plus taking his 3rd mill faster. Trumpet almost won the game. Did they? Oh, well, he has now. He comes right in, but there are quite a lot of squirrels. Plus, with the cams tanking, he's going for the... Oh, I don't know if Cactus have to sell that, but he did. And once again, Trumpet's taking huge losses, but did take down the mill. And now can try and force base races. He's got, with all these campfires, he's got such a good position for a base race. It's actually not something I'd really thought about up till now, but Cactus needs some way to force an engagement, and I think he can only do that with the owls. Or he can just walk straight up and Trumpet will, you know, take the fight. Still, with the cams, even with the cams, Trumpet is trading pretty well. And the reinforcements come in so quickly. Whereas cactuses have to walk quite a way. I guess there's no way back out here. If there was a way here for Trumpet to go, he could come around and do a base race. But he can't. He has to come this way or sneak up through here. This is actually pretty good for Cactus. He's got a way to, like, force his opponent to fight. And it's not what the lizards want to be doing. And it looks like Cactus is going to be taking this. He's pushing again. Trumpet, I really think, should be going for the base race. He's got his stuff here. He should just take them all the way round and go through the bases. He could get up to 15 lizards easily. But he's still taking the fights, and he is starting to push it back. Although it's perhaps overextending. Maybe not. Cactus is completely supply blocked. It looks like Trumpet's eco is carrying him through. Lizards, they do grow back fast, especially when you've got enough eco. With all these warrens and with enough eco to keep the supply up, the Trumpet is getting, what, 9 lizards? It used to be 11 lizards every 20 seconds. That's pretty hard to deal with when your reinforcements take 20 seconds for the chems to build and then like another 10 for them to walk over. Cactus was pretty close at breaking through there, but he wasn't able to get catastrophic damage. Maybe he should have retreated when he got his first win. Now the cam's trying to hold again. If you can just get up to 6 chameleons, if you can actually get up to 6 chameleons and then push in, but he can't. He's only ever been able to push with about 4 at once, which isn't nothing, but it's not enough against this number of lizards. And now Trumpet is just getting more and more damage. He's actually increasing his lizard production. Full 8 farm mill. The campfires are all farmed out, well, except for that bottom one in the corner. But he's doing far better than Cactus, who's Down to 2 farms, one of which isn't even building yet. Now Cactus might need to start looking at base races. If he can at least knock out this base, the farming bases, then... Okay, well, he's got his cams in a good position here, but look at how quickly they die. They're just trying to find spaces to stand. And they just get obliterated before they can even get a single swing out. And Trumpet moves on. Had he lost any lives? No, he was at 4. So he's still going strong. Okay. Now we continue the saga of Meek. Stage 3 is Sensedge. So deck size of 5, and decks must be composed by picking exactly 1 unit from each of the following 5 categories, which I'm going to show. You have to pick 1 set from light mammals, 1 set from heavy mammals, 1 set from reptiles, 1 from birds, and 1 from defense. So, I wonder what deck I picked for this. I legitimately don't remember. Alright, here we go. Sensedge versus Meek. We've got Squirrel, Toad, Pigeon, Badger, Machine Gun against Lizard, Ferret, Fox, Machine Gun, Balloon. Interesting that Meek has taken the ferrets, and Meek going for the cheese. And now he's going to stand over here and make it look like he's planning something. Going to make it look like he's trying to put a mole down or something. Completely distracting Sensedge from the real threat. It's a trick that's easy to see once you've got God vision. It's a lot harder when you're in the middle. Now these machine guns, they'll build quicker than the squirrels will. Meek using his commander to stall the pigs, so he can actually get this machine gun up. Does take some damage. That's actually not going to be insignificant. That machine gun's at half health. It's going to make it pretty easy for Sensedge to bust through, but Meek goes back and puts down 2 lizard warrens. Got to remember, he is on 4 farms, and Sensedge is just completely ignoring it. But he's only got 1 squirrel here yet. And their lizard's coming out. I think Sensedge needs to wait. I like what he's doing, but he needs to wait for his units. Okay, he got a farm. Now he should retreat and defend. Pull them back, because it's easier for Meek to run around than it is for you. And that's exactly what's happening. Okay, both players are just basically base trading, but Meek has another base! Oh my god. Once Meek gets all the... Meek has got all the farms, he can just go for the mill. And he's gonna win. Is he? He's got 4 lizards. Yeah, he's gonna win. Because Sensedge needs to walk over here and destroy it. Oh wait, hang on. Did we do Meek versus Cactus? I think we forgot to do Meek versus Cactus. Oops. So let's go to Meek versus Cactus. Pretend you didn't see that. Alright. Toad, Ferret, Falcon against Lizard, Fox machine gun. It's been a while since I've casted, right? I'm out of practice. Interesting by Cactus to go Toad is only tier 1. I'm guessing squirrels were banned? And Meek going for the quick build. Again! How is Meek so good at getting this to work? It's actually very hard to deal with once the machine gun is up. I wonder if Cactus would be better off going for ferrets rather than toads. Okay, he's got three toads that he's going to try and hold with while he gets his ferrets out. Can he prevent the lizards from causing havoc? Between the toads and the pigs, I want to say he can, but it's one miss micro away from giving the game. And that'll be, well, that's one miss micro. Oh my god. Here comes a ferret to save the day. But it's not actually getting much done. Meek has completely sold everything. Meek, Cactus should take his ferret. Yep, do this. Go straight over and start hitting these pigs. Get some counter damage done. Although he needs to keep his toad alive. No, don't go for the mill. You'll never get the mill. Will he get the mill? He gets another pig, but he's going to lose his ferrets here. There's no way Meek loses any lizards to this. That's 2 dead ferrets in a low eco game. You can't afford to lose tier 2 like that. And now there's still only 1 toad to fight off 8 lizards. Yeah. The Warrens would have been a better bet. He needed to keep the toads alive at the very least. He sent his toads into the pigs, which was a big mistake. Needs to work on rallying individual units. Anyway, we saw Meek clear stage 3. So Meek has got to stage 4 with all his lives intact, which is Lego Man, where you random... Okay, so deck size of 3, mandatory random mirror decks. The boss will roll 3 random deck combos before each game. The challenger will choose one of them. It will be played by both opponents. And Lego Man is actually the one who knocked me out, so... And he's got quite a few wins. So let's see how he does here. He can't kill Meek, because if you lose twice to a boss, then you go through anyway, but... he could hurt him. So pigeon, ferret, boar. Now this is interesting. Do you try and ferret rush? Or do you try and boar rush? You can't boar rush, can you? Because you can't get the boar out before the ferrets come out. The ferrets will cause too much damage. So I think you just go 8 farms and then ferrets, actually. I don't think there's any need for rush. If you went 7 farm ferrets, could you get the jump on your opponent, though? And start destroying their warrens before the ferrets get up. Okay, Meek's trying. He's going 5 farm ferrets. And in a game like this, with the siege units, tempo is going to be so important. Like, you need to get... You really do need to be the first one with units on the board here. Okay, Legoman going for 4 ferrets, but 1 ferret is already built. Then needs to get across the map, and then needs to target the Warren. If Legoman has... Okay, I think Legoman's got time to build his ferret, and then he has something to hold the line with. Interesting that Mika's building pigeons. Maybe just doing it for the high ground vision? Maybe he really wants the healing. Okay. Ferret v ferret. Like, the pigeons aren't going to keep the ferret alive. Or maybe they are. There's actually quite a lot of time where the ferrets don't get hit. And the ferret is now getting some shots in on the Warren. More ferrets are coming. The tier 2 Warren is not quite dead. It is now, just before the 4th can get out. And are we doing a base race here? We are. And Legoman has accidentally left a ferret there, which is helping him a lot. Why is Legoman not going for the mill? What is he doing? What is he doing? Why would you just stand there? Oh, that's a... That was disappointing. That was very disappointing. I wanted to see more ferret fights. Why was Lego just standing next to his building mill? Why did he focus the Warrens? Why did he even think it was a good idea? Like, you can't base race when your opponent is already at your base. That isn't going to work. You've just given them a massive head start. He needed to get the mill building before he started going for the base race. Which I admit could be hard to do, but that was his plan, then he... Whatever. We can't judge people too harshly on this. It's not something that people, you know, practiced at, so mistakes happen. Anyway, Legoman might be able to get some redemption as he fights QQ, who is only on 3 lives. I don't know where he lost his other one, but he has lost a life. Okay, and we're going for Squirrel Pigeon Mine. Pure and simple. Simple and clean. Also, is it just me, or is the music really fucking quiet? I don't know why. For some reason in the sound settings it was set to 2 out of 100. I don't know if pigeons are useless. Well, maybe they are. Is there any situations where you'd rather have just more... where you'd rather have pigeons than just more squirrels? Maybe if you're trying to shoot up a hill. Or, when you get to a certain number of squirrels, they won't all be able to shoot at the same time. So maybe it would be better to have pigeons so they can fly over. And that way you can stack. And it gives you a bit of extra tanking and a bit of extra survivability. I don't think it would work out, but... maybe. I think it's probably just going to be massing squirrels. Has Legoman seen any of these mines? I don't know. Both players equaling up. pretty greedily. 12 farmed with 1 Warren. Okay, mill-wise, there's an easy 3, Then there's a tricky 4th and a less tricky 4th. But Legoman's actually taking the initiative and seizing this mill. And mining it up. I think that's a very smart play by Lego. It won't pay off now, but it will pay off. But QQ just gonna go straight through the water. Okay, so QQ has managed to get 3 farms. Cost him all his squirrels. Well, it cost him 9 squirrels. And is QQ Legoman even going to be able to counterattack with all these mines in the way? Only 1 hits him, but he's coming in. That's another big mine hit. This is starting to add up. Another mine hit, and another. And that's basically Legoman's army dead. And it gets more as he retreats. QQ can now just push, I think. Is he going to walk into this one as well? He is. And that even blew up the mine that he was trying to build. Ooh. Ouch. That stings. But still, tier 1. I mean, oh fuck, QQ is way ahead now in the squirrel count. I don't think Mega Man's able to hold this. 2 Warrens go down, as well as a farm. Another 3 farms. There's so many mines being built behind this attack. But there's no way Mega Man can even push back. Mega Man's behind on tempo, he's behind on army, he's behind on eco now. The one thing he's got going for him is that he's got the most mills. He has to try and slowly clear out these mines. And he's still only got half of the squirrel count. Okay. He's got a bit of breathing room here. He's closing the gap. But he's walked his squirrels into a narrow choke point here. This is bad positioning by Lego. He's crammed all his squirrels into that little tiny point between the mill and the cliff. Fortunately, a decent chunk of QQ's squirrels are hitting this mill. I don't think that mine actually killed anything. This looks overwhelming. QQ here. QQ goes on. Okay. Okay, so Meek and Lego, their game was swapped round. So Meek actually did lose a life against Lego Man. So let's have a look and see how it happened. And we can also get Tiki in and do a co-cast if people are up for that. See what he has to say. Although I don't think he has the games. Okay, do we have a Tiki? We do, but I can't hear him. I don't know why. Huh. Hang on, usually this happens in sound settings. Okay, does that work?
Hello?
Whoa, Jesus Christ! It came out very loud.
Oh, okay. Yeah, let me just get all this shit downloaded real quick. Wait, are you on the old patch?
Yeah, it's old patch for these games. How many more do we have to do? It's we got one Meek game, then we got the Satoros games, and that's actually it on this patch on 1.71. Then we go back to 1.8 to do the stage 5 games of Coloru, Meek and Melvin.
Yeah, I have a fuck ton to say. Just in general, but let me get this set up first. Just moving folders around right now.
How about I do the Meek game now and you can join in for the Satoros games?
Sure.
Alright. So we got Toad, Skunk, Fox as the 3 units. Now, when I got into a Fox match with Lego, it became a race to see who could get up to 2 Foxes first. Actually, I had this exact loadout, the Toad, Skunk, Fox.
Hey, is this Meek? Is this the first Meek game?
Well, yes, but actually no. It's Meek 2. It's stage 4 Meek 2. But that's actually the first game Meek played because Gent swapped them around on accident. Oh, Meek going for the 4-farm Fox. Hasn't been scouted. Still hasn't been scouted. There it is. I wonder... Okay, how many toads? If you just build 12 toads, you can just go straight for the mill, surely. And you can probably make that happen before the fox gets out.
Okay, I'm ready. Can I give some introductions? Not that that's needed, I guess, but...
Introductions of whom?
I guess... Just want to talk about the legendary main caster, Pimpintosh here.
Oh shit, the toads just go straight for the warrens. Well... I mean... Hi everybody, I'm Big Pimpintosh, aka Witty Pun 7, and this is Tiki Grey.
Yeah, and I took a hella dosage of a psychoactive substance, and now I have a bunch of vermouth on my desk, so it should be looking pretty good pretty soon.
Lego is just going to toad ball his way into the mill. Meek is saving up for... Oh, he's built another mill. Is he trying to build a... he's building another fox down there, I think. But he's not there to micro. To try and stop this toad avalanche. Oh, just about. If he'd been there here and had got his toads in, he could have stopped it. Now, what's he supposed to do? He doesn't have enough food for this fox to work. Also, foxes aren't really good against mass toads. So that's going to be a game by Lego. And Meek's first loss.
Well, if you could have stopped after saying foxes aren't good, just say that.
Anyway, you got everything downloaded now?
Yeah.
Okay, so we've got Stage 4 Satoris to go through. It's the last set of games on this patch, and then we have to go back to live patch for the Stage 5 games.
So, Stage 4, Satoris 1?
Yeah. Alright. 3, 2, 1, go. Alright, so we got Squirrel, Snake, Owl.
Wait a minute, this is illegal and interesting deck selection? What?
What? Do you not remember how this works? It's 3 units at randomed, and then you both play the same deck.
Yeah, but people usually choose the most idiotic shit out of the 3 decks. Something like Mole, Toad, or something stupid, I don't know. So something interesting?
Well, you might as well play something interesting under this rule set. How often do you get a chance?
Saying, but people just pick the most unusual stuff which isn't actually interesting. Like Toad, Skunk, Fox isn't actually interesting. That's just spamming Toads in another person's mill at the beginning. Like, that's really all there is to that. See, when on these decks, something could actually happen. You just do once. Did I match up?
I like Toad, Skunk, Fox.
But every single game is just gonna be spamming Toads.
It
like,
wasn't when I did it.
Oh,
Because the Fox beats the Skunks, the Skunks beats the Toads, and the Toads beat the Fox. So you've got to know which one you're going for, and which one your opponent's going for.
Past the Skunks.
Both players expanding. I've got to imagine it's going to be tough for either player to get an out when they're this close together. Great map for Legoman as well, with all of these mills at his back.
I mean, I feel like it's not that hard to get the owls out since tier 1. And I guess snakes by extension here are just kind of dog shit at attacking in their bases. So you can hold off on tier 1, I think. Just use defender's advantage to get an owl out. But armies would have to be really big to get to that point, since 9 skrills is a lot.
I mean, 360 food and a minute and a half is still a long time. Even with defender advantage, you could massively fall behind in that.
Yeah, I might be wrong though. The other player might just be putting snake tags on the mill and killing the mill, even if you lose the army.
I think he should be. I don't really get why Legoman's microing this snake this way, but it's working out.
Oh, he lost the snake.
Well, it was working when I said it, but he's killed the commander, and now his second snake can come and finish the job.
Yeah, he's doing really solid until the snake loss. That kind of hurt him.
Okay, a lot of poison tags there. I think that mill's probably dead.
Big. Oh, okay, that was quick.
And that was, there were 4 farms on that mill. That's a big loss. And it looks like the commander's going to die again.
I'm like really surprised Tutorials lost that. I don't know why he picked the low ground.
He had 3 extra farms on this mill instead of the tier 2 and the extra warrens.
Yeah, but... And like, why would you pick the low ground mill? That makes no sense, especially when you know it's Skrill Snake. You're like, what?
I'm not sure. Maybe he wanted to take the riskier one first.
But it just opens him up to like snake grass.
Yeah, but you'd have to take it sooner or later, probably. So he might as well take it in the early game where it's going to be like theoretically smaller armies and therefore easier to hold.
What is he doing with his commander? He needed to kill that snake.
Hmm.
This game is super over.
I mean, Taurus is pushing, and he is only one farm behind. Okay. Now it's looking like he is pretty done as these snakes heal up again.
Yeah, Jin, I'm pretty sure, like, that was my first impression. You don't ever actually want to build snakes. But I feel like you can kill mills, or in Snake Kite can kind of work
The
against
snakes have
drill.
been doing good work. They've been tanking, and they've been killing the commander. And they tagged the mill for a lot of damage. Snakes put in some good work. Okay, so that is a life off Taurus. How many lives did he have? He had 4 going into this, so that's his first loss, which is impressive. Alright, game 2. You ready?
Yep.
3, 2, 1.
This is also an interesting matchup.
Okay, Squirrel Lizard Arty. A better map for the Taurus this time. If he takes this middle mill and tries and gets an Arty up, he could. I mean, it's so hard for the Arty to do stuff here because the map's so open.
Yeah, this is pretty interesting. I mean, both players go to base, they get like fucking 70 tier 1, then it's probably just already creep after that. Like, you already creep in your home base, and just keep on going outwards over the map.
Alright, so Legoman going 6 farms, Taurus is going 7. I think it's better for the Taurus here. I don't think Legoman's going to be able to really push.
Like, I don't see how Satoros loses this, honestly, if he plays correctly. Like, he has put down like 2 artillery and has like 4 mills.
Yeah. There are ways to get around the Arty, but still, if he gets a Arty next to this central mill, he can cut off.
Wait,
a
you
few
don't even
decent
need
options.
It's not even that hard to put an artillery up. You're only fighting tier 1, so you can actually do Warren tanking.
Yeah.
Let's put Warrens around the artillery, not ironically.
You have like 9 and 9. 9 squirrels, 9 lizards, you're probably pretty safe to put up an Arty.
And personally, I'd probably just play a 16 farm game, then start doing arty spam. I don't know. Well, again, Satoros just wins, I think. Unless just something weird happens.
Legoman going for the campfire in the corner. Pretty risky of him to leave his base unguarded. I mean, I know lizards can get in fast, but still, his opponent has lizards as well. Could have rushed in. Oh, and Lego's going for the base.
It's a extremely interesting mill selection.
He's he's basically got a guarantee that an Arty doesn't go up. He's all in and like preventing it. But maybe he wants to get his own Arty. Is that?
I don't think Lizard can beat Lizard. I mean, it all depends on the terrain and the ratios involved.
I'm surprised Taurus isn't taking his fight. He's got a significantly larger army on his
Yeah,
deck.
yeah, Satoros wins for some terrain involves. I mean, oh, Lego's fucking up
Yeah,
hard.
Lego's fucked.
Stack engage. Holy shit.
He got caught outside his warrens. As soon as he gets back into the warrens, the fight swings massively in his favour. He's able to defend.
Like, I was gonna say, if he actually does get, like, say, 30 plus turn 1, like, these lakes will slow down per Liz a lot, honestly.
Well, Legoman probably needs more lizards to hold the front line against Taurus' lizard ball.
just don't know why I took that mill instead of the safe one.
Yeah, yeah, I feel like that's the most dangerous mill he could have taken.
Yeah. Verminosh, have you ever had vermouth?
Vermouth? I don't think so, no.
Okay, yeah, it's kind of shit. Unless you really like fucking sweet shit.
Oh, there's the arty.
I think Lego wins. Oh wait, no. Maybe?
Good surrounded by the lizards, holy crap. Yeah, without killing that lizard army, you can't get the arty. The arty's been sold though anyway. So Taurus didn't have confidence in it.
That was a really weird angle to engage from.
Legoman
Like,
needs way more. Legoman needs more lizards to hold the front line. His squirrel ball is just getting overwhelmed.
Like, look at the cliff in the middle. That's a choke point right there. He could use that to his advantage, honestly.
Yeah. Yeah, he's also fighting lizards in wide open plains, which is favourable to the lizards.
Yeah, like he's not. Like I probably got like 80-90% lizard here, but
he does. He can't kite. He's starting to try and kite there. He cannot do that. The arty's going up. He needs to win this fight, or he loses the whole game, I think.
But like these players should honestly just be spamming warrants in front.
Yeah, Legoman can't spam them now. The arty is in range if he tries it. Now, can this arty hit the mill? I don't think so. No. But it can cover the lizards very effectively. And I'm pretty sure this is just going to be GG. Legoman trying to get this safer mill up now, but too little too late. I mean, he's 5 farms behind. With this terrain, maybe he could afford to sell another Squirrel Warren and eco up faster, but I mean, it's incredibly risky. And with this campfire terrain, Taurus can put an arty down that might, again, be in range of this mill. Or at least some of the edge farms. Oh, and coming in to destroy, like, what was that, 3 warrens?
Yeah, this game's been over.
Yeah.
I found this amazing new strat.
But still, he's taken a life. I don't think anyone's really got past Legoman unscathed at the moment.
Cough. Cough.
Did you? You've got 3. Melvin has 2. Collaroo has 4. Heartseed has 4. QQ got through without losing a life to Legoman, but he still has. He lost a life somewhere.
Wait, were my games against Lego casted yet?
I think so, by someone, but I don't know who. Probably Tandor. Anyway, Taurus makes it through, and we now need to go update the game back to live.
Yeah, no, so I found this new tactic in Tooth and Tail. It's basically something that already exists, but I made it 10 times better. So that's me. Can't wait to show that off. Wait, so what are we updating to?
Live 1.8. Just put none. Where'd I put my glasses? Oh. All right. So we got? We got... These are all games against this guy. We've got Colaru, Meek, and Melvin. I feel like... Should we start with Melvin? I think we should end with Colaru since he's got 4 lives.
Okay.
Okay, the challenger chooses which one of the 2 possible decks will be used. If there is a second game, the other deck is used. So it's Pigeon, Falcon, Owl, Balloon, or Pigeon, Falcon, Fox, Mine. Alright. Let's go. Stage 5, Melvin 1. 3, 2, 1, go. And Melvin could actually die here. He's only got 2 lives.
So who the fuck is Ziavu of all life? Because Gallipoli was 1915, not 1917. Oh god. Okay, so so in this matchup, you either sniper, balloon, rush shadow person, or just spam falcons. You never build pigeons or owls.
I guess you don't build pigeons. I think you could build some. Yeah, owls won't really work until you've got multiples of them anyway. So yeah, you probably don't bother with the owls.
9 falcons versus 12 falcons. Yeah.
Probably just going to be falcon spam. I think the other deck is slightly more interesting because the fox counters the falcon so effectively. You might actually have cause to build it.
No, you just get killed while you're building the fox.
Probably. Falcons struggle to use defender's advantage, and the pigs don't really help much.
Yeah, pigs aren't doing shit.
Definitely never build pigeons. Yeah, this is unfortunate. Yeah, now that I'm thinking about it, this is probably going to be a pretty uninteresting set of games if they just all go falcons. All falcons all the time.
In both decks, all you do is falcons or balloon rush. Because you don't actually have anything to stop a balloon rush. Funnily enough.
You could take a proxy mill and set up balloons.
I'm just saying do it initially, like at 5 farm or 6 farm or whatever, because like the opponent doesn't have tier 1. Like, and 1 falcon's not going to be 1 balloon. Since the first falcon's 40 seconds, the balloon mill is also 40 seconds. Did you just kill 3 pigs or whatever? This guy is trying to throw the game.
Why are they
throw? Like, both of them are pigeons. What the fuck? God, these players are weird.
And we've got Falcon Micro coming in. And Melvin's Falcon Micro is considerably better.
This guy's kind of just
he loses
standing
a farm, but I think he gets a good counter-attack here. This guy putting up some safety balloons. Melvin not punishing. I really feel like he could.
Why would you not go in there? Like,
I don't know.
What the fuck?
I feel like Melvin definitely could have come in. And this guy is now going for an owl.
No, caller. I'm not gonna. Okay. No. It doesn't matter. Like 3 falcons will be 2 falcons and 6 pigeons. Like, you do not want pigeons literally ever here.
The balloon is going to help a lot here, one-shotting these falcons. Colory's saying that the pigeons are actually quite important in low falcon numbers. I guess in low numbers that I can see that because they'll actually be able to counteract some falcon damage, but
Oh, Falcons are burst units.
But as soon as the Falcons get... But why keep the Falcon count low? Why build 6 pigeons instead of just building another 2 Falcons?
Yeah, like that's the thing. There's literally a time. There's no timing that exists early if we can do a Falcon pigeon push, unless something really stupid happened early game.
Well, both players now getting owls.
Now they're both pulling owls for some inane reason.
I mean, they were able to hold. The Falcon count was low. I think the owl makes sense now that it's up. It's going to tank a lot. The mice are going to distract the Falcons. And they can burst through the pigs, warrens and mills easier.
Oh shit.
Oh, good Falcon micro there by Melvin. Not getting distracted at all. This guy brought his owl straight in to try and get it, the tank, but Melvin wouldn't let it. And now this guy's owl is probably going to get caught out, or not. The mill nearly went down there. If this guy can get another attack and destroy it, he might have a shot. Because Melvin has 1 owl already built and 2 more on the way.
Why would you?
Oh, God, these mice just look so inept and are being completely unable to do anything about Falcons. Okay, but finally from this guy we get some Falcon spam. He still needs time to build and time to get his army together. Fortunately, the extra owls from Melvin are almost irrelevant.
Yeah. Since the owls have like no bearing on the actual fight, like these players should be like splitting the owls out
Oh
more,
my
honestly.
God. Yeah, this guy's Falcon Ball completely dominates there. Like, Melvin just needs to take his owls and go for the mill. Like, he can't do anything here. He's in a base race situation. All these mice just hanging around, completely unable to do anything as they watch the mills get gunned to the ground. It's like, I think that justifies what we were saying. Like, as soon as this guy, despite this guy losing like every fight beforehand, as soon as he just went for a big Falcon Ball, he won.
Yep.
Alright, so stage 5, Melvin throw 2. Melvin is now on his last life. And they're using Pigeon, Falcon, Fox, Mine. Alright. 3, 2, 1, go. Alright. So, pretty even map to start with. They have to come through this campfire if they want to fight each other. But this guy does have the extra mill on his side. And a campfire as well, just to, you know, really seal the deal. So, better map for this guy. Foxes are going to be struggling, I think. Because if you just put down mines around this campfire, it's really hard for the foxes to get in. It's the only way the fox has of crossing into enemy territory. Although, with the way the map's set up, I wouldn't be surprised if we saw some sort of like 8-farm fox rush.
Yeah, this map's actually big enough, or maybe foxes. Well, nah. If you see a fox, you can just put down like a couple lines, but that's it. Then, Well, there's a cabin in the way, so like this guy could have spam mills. I mean, both players could have spam mills, which is all Fox, put down mines everywhere.
Both players are going straight for the Fox.
I can do that.
It's going to be risky for either of them to try and like eco up instead, but I think it's worth considering. Because the Fox can't do anything about the mines, right? So... Oh. I think Melvin saw one of those mines. Building for this guy. So you need the first Falcon to really kill any mines, which means you've got a decent 40 seconds added to the Fox timer. Or this guy apparently plans to just tank it with, and then heal up with pigeons.
Or he's gonna shoot over the cliff and kill 5 pigs or something.
Yeah, he
I
could
guess
try
3
to do
pigs.
that.
How much?
He brings them down here, but surely the Fox just shoots in retaliation. I know, but then again...
if the pigeons tank a shot,
yeah, the pigeon tanks a shot, the Fox is in real trouble.
Like, I'm pretty sure this guy's Fox has the advantage in that situation. Since your shots are gonna kill a pig or hit the Fox, while Melvin Troll's Fox might just end up shooting a pigeon or something. Well...
Yep, we got to see the mines destroy a farm. Haven't had that in a while. Alright.
Wow, the Fox died. Surprising absolutely nobody.
And now, this guy's in trouble. Melvin has his Fox and 2 Falcons. He's got some things to clear the mines.
Like, he won the game. Like, I don't know why he's holding off. Like, this guy doesn't have Falcons filled in, and his Fox died. Just take it really out of the way.
Did you see what this guy did? He put down the mines, made sure Melvin saw them, and then sold them. So he's just bluffing. He's pretending to have mines. And it's working because Melvin is having to, like, really carefully sweep the area.
Even just uses fucking Falcons to do damage. Like, this guy has really nothing for the last 45 seconds.
Yeah. Now, with the mines actually received a damage nerf, if I'm correct. So
yes,
I think it takes 3 mines now to kill a Fox.
Yep. Cool.
That's a dead Falcon. Oh, that Fox could die though. See if the Fox can hit it without treading on 5 different mines. This guy trying to get up to 2 Foxes.
And you can also scout mines by trying to plant your own mines.
Oh.
Interesting. Oh, Oh.
I think this is favourable for Melvin. Okay.
That's interesting.
Both players lose Falcons.
Is pigeon spam the way to go here? Oh, nice.
Oh, one big shot on the Fox.
Oh, that was... Oh my god.
Big mine hits on the Fox. The pigeons are just useful to tank Fox hits. And they also, like, they heal up your Fox quickly so it can deal with the mines and the other Fox hits easier.
Oh shit,
oh
okay.
No! Melvin gets a shot. And now this guy has nothing but pigeons. Oh no, he's got another Fox on the way!
Shit, I didn't see that. I think he still loses though, so...
Still, that's 2 Foxes. This guy's 3 Foxes. This guy's lost. Adding up, and Melvin is now getting further and further ahead on eco. This guy could probably sell some of these back mines. I mean, this forward Falcon Warren is going to go. Going to get absolutely destroyed. as the falcon. Okay, there's another fox. But the flock Melvin is building, falcons and pigeons, is going to be very hard to deal with. Or not. There it goes. Ooh, fox just staying alive. Oh, and there's another. Oh, both foxes go down. This guy finally gets one. He is the two fox warrens in constant productions are helping him so much. But he is so far behind economically. He's taking this forward and then again. Okay, Melvin is now building two foxes as well. This guy's getting considerable damage done. And now he has two foxes up at the same time. And I don't think he knows this, but he's nearly cleared all of the mines. Melvin is trying to play this carefully. Okay, this guy loses another fox. He's losing a lot of farms as well. Oh, and that fox just survives. The pigeon's taking so many hits for this fox. And now there's two out. I feel like that's probably GG. Like, this guy is so far behind economically now. He was not able to secure this forward base. I think he needed to be more aggressive there while he had the two foxes. Keep Melvin's army low. Now he's only got two falcons. Only three pigeons. He's still got the two foxes. And Melvin is floating 500 food. He's just going to spam into mines. He's literally just built a wall of mines. This guy cannot cross. Okay, this guy manages to get a fox. I forget exactly what the fox score is. I think it's something like, what, 5-2? This guy's having a very hard time clearing these mines. And he needs to sell something in order to keep his eco going. He sells the falcons, which means he's got no mine clearing units. I think the mistake... Well, other than losing all his foxes, this guy made a big mistake by trying to take this mill instead of one of the safer mills. It was a very risky play. And Melvin does survive. He's still only got one life, but he is alive. You still there, Tiki?
Yeah, sorry, I've been slightly out of it.
Yeah. Alright, so we're going to Meek. Stage 5, Meek 1. 3, 2, 1, go. Alright, so we're doing the Fox deck again.
God, I don't know if I can watch this again. Let me go get a drink of water.
Melvin had 2 lives, then he lost the first game, so he's down to 1. Alright. Mika's put down the fox. Four farm fox, actually. It's an interesting choice because the mines just do most of the defending for you at this stage.
Well,
What?
I'm back, and there's literally zero reason to be building mines because you just build falcons then.
Wait, what? To deal with a fox rush, you go falcons?
I mean, wait, did the fox come first or did the mines come first?
The fox came first, so he built the
Okay.
mines.
So isn't the meta like 4-farm falcon every game then?
Well, no, because if you see the four farm falcon, then you just go for the fox.
Dude, it's gonna take like an extra minute for the fox to spawn. Then the falcon just kills all the chicks or something.
Not by itself.
But yeah, well, one falcon will kill 4 pigs.
Alright. Mika's gonna mine clear with the fox, then heal up, and do it again.
Yeah, there's no reason to spread out mines in this matchup. You would just always put 3 mines right next to each other to actually make sure the
Okay.
fox
That's
dies.
1, 2.
What the fuck? What the fuck?
What do you mean, what the fuck? Got
the
2
fuck?
pigs and then had to retreat because a minefield was being built around him.
But you can just go forward into the middle and kill all 8 pigs.
Well, he doesn't know what he's walking into if he does that. There could be more mines. And there's also a fox about to come out.
I mean, it's also like 4 farms versus 6 farms, so.
So many of these mines for this guy have done nothing, thanks to the pigeons. But we're now at a pretty even army. And this guy is still ahead, with a decent number of mine support. He's got the eco lead. Apparently Lucas didn't know that it took 3 mines to kill a fox. He thought it still took 2. Which does not explain his recklessness in the last game. In fact, it makes it even worse. Oh man, he's just getting really far ahead on eco. Neat going for a second fox. This guy building some falcons, so he's got options to clear mines. He honestly doesn't need many though. Might be better off just getting more foxes. Okay, this guy is using the mines to find mines. There's a fox shield in the middle. All the mines are gone now. Alright, Meek about to get his second fox up. And this guy doesn't actually know about it. He's just steadily building up his mines, building forward. Oh, both of these foxes on 1 HP. Meek trying to get up some falcons. Oh, walked straight into a mine. This is looking really good for this guy. This 4-farm fox rush just did not get enough damage done. This guy was able to stay 2 farms ahead. And he's just been building off that lead more and more. I mean, look at that income lead. Like, for the entire game. Like, that's 6 minutes. This guy has just been multiple farms ahead. And that's another dead fox. And I think that's GG. Yeah, Meek is going to surrender. Okay, and Meek is now down to 2 lives. Is he going to lose another one? Stage 5, Meek 2. 3, 2, 1. So now it's Pigeon, Falcon, Owl, Balloon. How is this going to work? Are we going to see Falcon rushes? Are they going to build pigeons? Players just ecoing up smartly. Oops. Alright, this guy going straight for the owl. 8 farm expansion into owl, while Meek just goes for 11 farms right off the bat. There's a better map for this guy, I think. A lot of these mills are quite close together. He can probably cover it with balloon walls if he takes this mill. Or he can set up over here, and that'll force Meek to come through this tiny choke point.
It's Falcons, they can go anywhere.
Yeah, but the commander can't.
True, I guess I should get enough balloons to like snipe the commander.
Okay, so Meek saw the owl and is going for 4 falcons. This guy has seen the falcons and is now going to go for balloons. His own falcons? His own falcons. But he's going to be late. I mean, there's already 1 falcon out and he can't do anything about it. I think he needs a balloon. Because at the moment he's only got 11 pigs that can shoot up. He's just going to try and push through with his owl. He is. Is the owl going to die? It might. At the very least, he's forcing Meek to step back. This owl is probably cornered. Oh, it's going to get away. Okay,
Why?
and now this guy has managed to build some falcons.
Why is Meek building an owl? What the fuck?
I don't know.
Like, if you had more falcons, you could just stay on his map. Or stay on his side of the map, whatever. Like, you don't need an owl here. That's Meek.
Well, here we go with the owl fights. This guy has a balloon to help out, and he's got the owl and mice to tank. It's actually working out for him. But the mice all decide that they need to go destroy this mill, which, you know, is a nice 60 food pickup. And this guy's finally able to catch up on Eco. There's still 4 falcons behind. Okay, now the owl comes forward. Why did the owl come forward? Now the owl... What was that? What was the plan there? The owl goes forward, alone, into 8 falcons, and decides it doesn't like it and tries to fly back. Lucas literally just threw away an owl. And now he's trying to defend with half as many falcons.
Why is Meek, like, taking free damage?
Oh, apparently his commander died. But still, what were you going to do with one owl there? Meek now goes with 2 owls. And this guy goes for 3.
I don't know why Meek is playing so paranoid. Like, he's been, like, in the game state for, like, the last 3 minutes. Because he has more falcons. Like, a lot more.
True, but he hasn't... I don't know if he... hasn't had a lot of opportunities to push in. Those balloons do fuck up owls pretty hard. He's just ecoing up hard.
Bro, the balloons don't matter. This guy, you can literally just go this back way and like just go behind the balloons, easy.
Okay, well the balloons are gone now anyway. They've been sold. I think he's going to regret not having them. He also loses his mice before the fight starts, which gives Nico a good advantage. This is looking like GG. One owl goes down, another owl comes up. Oh, Mika's nearly losing owls as well. He's got all the falcons. And now Mika's building balloons right on this guy's doorstep. This guy needs to like take his owls up here and I don't know, he can't go for a base race because his planet's too close. Now Meek does survive, makes it through with 2 lives. Alright, so that takes us to the final set, Kolaru, who at the moment I think is the only person to have all his lives. No, Heartseed also does. And I guess Trumpet does as well, but he's like only at stage 3. If Kolaru can do this, he'll have got the furthest with all his lives. And that'll be very helpful because he's got Tatanka and Erelu coming up. Alright. Let's see how he goes. Trumpet is going to get forfeited. Oh. Oh dear. What a shame. Alright, so we got another Squirrel, Falcon, Owl balloon match.
Did you start the replay already or what?
Yeah, sorry. I didn't know Tatanka was Swedish. I also didn't know that's what the Lithuanian flag looked like. Oh, one American, German. I don't know what flag that is. The white and red. German, Lithuania,
Polish.
Swedish.
Right? That's actually a fuck ton of flags. It's also an Indonesian flag.
Sensej Indonesian? What flag? Where does Sensej come from? Is it Latvia? I don't know. And Kolaru is balloon. It's proxy ballooning.
Yeah, I'm surprised that hasn't happened every single game. Guess people just didn't realize it.
You should get at least 2 pigs.
Oh, this guy there isn't counterplay, you just die.
Balloons don't one-shot pigs? It's pretty outrageous.
Well, outrageous if they did one-shot pigs.
What, would it make the proxy balloons too OP?
I mean, no, but... maybe actually, I don't know.
Okay, so what does Kolaru do from here? Because his opponent has 2 falcons, he can probably just go and get some counter damage done. Although it is a long way to go. Kolaru is trying to get his own falcons up. As soon as Kolaru gets these falcons up, he probably is gonna win.
Yeah.
This guy can't attack into these 2 balloons. And if this falcon is able to bait the opponent's falcons forwards, then...
Wait, can't Collar just kill the middle of his falcon? If he's one, or you can just balloon creep 1 tile, then kill the middle of his falcon.
Yeah.
And this guy can't stop it because the balloon sniped the falcon, so...
Yeah. And the balloons give him such coverage.
No.
He's going for the pig instead.
Gentlemen, that doesn't work. I tried to do that. It doesn't work out. I'll say that much.
I think he could have done it. Gone for
well, try to base race.
For the original base.
But the other person's falcons just kill all your shit first.
Yeah, but the falcons weren't up yet. The falcons hadn't started building by the time this guy had both of his. So if he'd just gone straight for the mill, I think he could have got significant damage.
Playing ridiculously greedy. If he just went Falcon Warren right away, didn't bother to farm on the second mill, like.
And now he's even got more falcons because this guy's trying to go for an owl. It looks like Kolaru's going to keep all his lives. I don't see this owl really fishing this guy out of this spot. In fact, I'm pretty sure this owl is just going to get instantly blasted. It's not even going to get out. Kolaru just keeps cruising. Has not lost a single life. I did not predict Kolaru to do this well.